Welcome back, everybody. Bring guys in a YouTube video today. In today's video, we're going to be going through a guide through Diablo Season 3. This season is cool and it offers a lot of content and variety. So let's jump right into this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to never miss a video. As soon as you load into Diablo 4, I recommend creating a new character, create a seasonal character, because you have access to the seasonal and the Battle Pass content. You also have the option to skip the campaign. If you have completed it already, I would recommend doing that. If you are completely new at Diablo 4, I would recommend going into World Tier 1. If you're mostly experienced with past Diablo games, I would go into World Tier 2. Once you get inside of the game, you need to follow this seasonal quest, which is called the Separated Wound. Once you get further down the quest line, you're going to reach the quest called the Hennied. This is the part where you actually get your companion, which is part of the Diablo 4 Season 3 update. So here's a little description of this friendly companion. So the new seasonal companion, bring it to life your very own construct, customize its abilities within combinations of the 12 governing and 27 tuning stones to best aid you in combat. Throughout the season in Arcane Tremors, you can defeat constructs and demons to earn parts of upgrading your companion. So if you open your map up here, you can see everything going on in your map. So if you go over here, we have the Arcane Tremors, which is part of the new Season 3 update for Diablo 4. So once you come over here into the seasonal events, you'll see this little icon with a green leaf next to it. And if you come over here into the obelisk, hopefully I'm saying that right, you can pretty much interact with it. Wait, it's grayed out, so we need to go to a different one. So let's go to this one over here. If it's grayed out, you can't really use it, but there is a mechanic to it which it does damage to you, so watch the rhythm of it. So we're gonna come over here, so it's gonna have a mechanic on it, so you need to watch how it does this little mechanic here. So look, it's like an ice mechanic, so you have to really follow it. So as you see here, it does these like little symbols and it will push you back and you'll get really hit pretty hardly. So come over here and interact with it. It's going to drop loot, and it's also going to drop iron chunk and a lot of resources that we need for this seasonal event. So as you interact with these, you will receive elemental cores as you complete these objectives throughout the season. You don't even have to clear all the enemies around it. All you have to do is interact with it, and it has like a little mechanic on it, so you just have to time it and quickly grab it. Also, if you're having trouble in the difficulty, just play on the world tier that you feel comfortable in, so you can clear out these hordes of enemies and new enemy types and get this seasonal loot. Also, by doing this, you will get shattered stones, which you can literally farm this a lot in these areas of Season 3 of Diablo 4, and they're really common killing these enemies. You get a lot. I have like 3,000 saved up. It's crazy. So if you go on your map and look for this symbol right here, the Brazers. These are the elemental cores that we got from the obelisk tower. So we take these and we put them into the brazier, which you can call it a tower. And you're also going to need shadow stones, which you will get this while just taking out these enemies around this open world. They're really easy to get, so just clear enemies until you get quite a bit of them. You only need 50 of them. As you see here, I have like 3,000 despite just killing so many hordes of enemies. It's really simple and easy. So you're gonna go over here, interact with it. You're gonna activate it. Then it's gonna spawn in a lot of enemies around this. It's gonna get quite difficult depending on what world tier you're in. There's gonna be a lot of status stones spawning in here, a lot of coins also, so you can farm up a lot of coins here. This is a good farm for the season also, which it makes sense because it's a seasonal event, so it's crazy. And as you clear enough enemies around this tower, the Malphus boss is gonna spawn in for the seasonal event. And let me tell you, this guy is very difficult if you're playing solo. As you see here, he's gonna probably wreck me. This is more easier with multiple people, unless you get like an OP build. Here he is, Big Chungus. Oh my god, Malphus, the king himself. And as you take him down, you will get a governed stone. And you will also get the Pearl of Warding. And after you acquire the Pearl of Warding, all you have to do is go to this place over here. We need to go to the Gate Hall. This is pretty much the main area of Season 3 of Diablo 4. And you're going to have these vaults of copper. You're going to have about 4 vaults here. So we've got one, we've got Vault of Copper, we've got Vault of Cinders, Vault of the Loom, and we got Vault of Ink. So what you need to do is you need to go inside of one of these vaults. You're going to go through the portal, and pretty much the difference between a vault and a dungeon is vaults have traps. So once you go into the vault, just clear all the enemies in your path, then wait till you get to the point when you see a portal. Holy crap, there's so many enemies. Holy crap. Once you get to the gateway portal, you're gonna go through it. And once you get out, you're gonna see this little statue of Zoltuna Kuli. So we're gonna exchange 1 Pearl of Warding for 3 charges of Zoltun's Warding. And what this does is it's going to give us 3 warding. Then once, pretty much we have to get through this whole vault without hitting a single trap. You can hit some traps, but once you hit a trap, you will lose that many of warding. So each time you hit a trap, you will lose a warding. So if I hit a trap, I'll lose 1, so I'll go to 2 warding. Basically, if you hit 2 more traps, you will have 0, and you won't get that extra loot at the end of the vault. And as you go through these vaults, there's gonna be chests that explode, and you gotta dodge them, and then basically you gotta dodge it when it explodes. So you're gonna try not to get hit here with spikes, and you can usually just time this. Just use your boost forward so you don't get hit. All I gotta say is these new like scorpion construct enemy types are really cool looking. They look really good. So props to Diablo for creating some badass enemies here. So as you do more vaults and as you get familiar with them, you will realize how easy pretty much these traps are. So if you just get the rhythm down and the mechanic of the traps when they activate and when they don't, see, you can just run through it. So here's the part where it's gonna get really confusing here. So we got a line of fire here. So we're just gonna run it. So make sure you don't touch it. Time it. Then you're gonna quickly went over here, and I somehow got hit. So I'm gonna get all these coins, and I'll notice this season you get a lot of coins from chests. You can actually go around this way, or you can just boost forward. Just watch you don't touch them, because I know the hitboxes are really weird. As you see, I got hit, so the hitboxes are really weird. So I'm pretty bad at this already. So if I don't, if I use all my wardings and I get hit too many traps, I'm gonna have 0 and basically not get any extra loot. So it happens. So I'll also check the side areas because there's quite a bit of secret chests over here. Once you get to this room right here, you're going to pick up this keystone and act with it. And there's going to be flaming squares on fire. And there's going to be a chest right here. So watch how you move around right here. It's going to be a shit ton of coins and a lot of traps around me. I'm actually afraid to move here. So I'm just going to sit still, wait for that to move. Then I'm going to go ahead and go around this. I touched it, so I lost it. So nice. You're going to enter this little arena over here. You're going to take out all these enemies. Basically the previous room we were in, but there is flaming squares all around us. We have to watch out so we don't take a lot of damage. Take out these towers. And here you get rewarded by a chest, and if however how many Zoltan's wardings you have, you will open this chest right here and you get extra loot. I would also make sure to go to your quest and go to priority, then check if you have any quests for your character. This will unlock you golems for the season 3 of Diablo 4, because you don't want to miss any extra upgrades for your season 3 character. I would also go to any of the waypoints and go to the alchemist and upgrade your potions. This is really going to be really important throughout your journey of Diablo 4, because you need to get that healing over time when you need it. Also, I would highly recommend going inside of the battle pass, and this is the free version of it. You unlock smoldering ashes. Use smoldering ashes to upgrade blessings, and season blessings, it can unlock you certain upgrades. Like you can boost XP earned from monster kills, which is not going to be huge because you want to earn a lot of XP. You can also have the chance to receive an extra equipment item in hell type chest. The extra item will be legendary or better. So, and there's also another one, boost to the duration of shrine effects, chance to receive an additional tuning stone from a border woven chest, boost the chance to receive a greater collection from whisper rewards. So I would really recommend these upgrades. The governance stones are accessed from the pommel and the firefly. So the top and bottom are the governance stones. Then if you press the right thumbstick on a controller, on the Xbox controller, these upgrades, tuning stones, are for the 3 square upgrades on left and right. You will earn tuning stones by acquired or by overcoming vault challenges, and getting governing stones you get from acquired by defeating arcane trimmers in the open world of Diablo 4. The fastest way to level up in season 3 of Diablo 4 is, from my experience, is probably doing the seasonal content of doing the arcane trimmers and the braziers. And I also recommend going into the domain dungeon, and if you go to the right side of that, there is a waypoint, so you can just keep spawning there. Then make sure to reset the dungeon every time, and the domain farm is really good for leveling up your character really quickly. And also coming soon, compete in the gauntlet coming soon, prove your might in the gauntlet, a new challenge dungeon to prove your rank and fight for a top spot on the leaderboard. Only the top 1,000 mightiest wanders of each playstyle, including solo, class, party, normal, and hardcore, will make their way on the weekly leaderboards, and only to the top 10 to claim your permanent home in the Hall of Agents. If you actually open your map and look for the red areas every hour, there's going to be this main event that's going to be tough enemies, and it's going to get higher tier loot. I really recommend this area. It's really a red area on your map. You can see it on the top right corner. I really recommend this because you can get a lot of good loot, and I really got a decent build going on right now just because I farm in this area. If you guys want to change the world tier, you just go to this location right here on the map, then you add with the statue, and if you already spawn on the tier 2 or you're on adventure, you go here and it tells you how to unlock the next world tier, which by this one you complete a little special dungeon to unlock the next world tier 3. You come to this location over here. This person is called
the sigil crafting. So you'll see it in this location right here. So you come over here, you can actually craft a sigil to do nightmare dungeons, which is pretty cool. So you got like tier 1 out of 5 and to 6 to 10, and all you have to do is activate it from your inventory. Then it pops up as a nightmare dungeon to farm. This nightmare dungeons are pretty good for in-game to farm really good loot and really get high leveled and actually level up your gear faster and get higher and, you know, really have fun with the game. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining